All right, let's get into the whiskey news. Let's get into the show. Get into the games. Get into the Kahoot, and hopefully I don't pass out before the end of the show.
Please don't pass out.
All right, where's my news?
No one
intro?
wants to listen to my Pookie stories for an hour.
All right.
Here we go, gather round, it's time to choose. It's time for whiskey wisdom news. The world in a glass, no need to
Bourbon
refuse.
news.
It's time for whiskey wisdom news.
Something
No,
is like
you
in
don't
my-
need your headphones. Oh, I forgot to go. I meant to go to
I
another
forgot
browser.
to do something.
I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. Dude, it'll be a miracle if we get through this show and everything works right. All right, I wanted to
That's
bring.
what she said.
I wanted to bring this up. This is amazing. And by the way, a lot of this news you see, it's going to be a little bit old because we haven't done a show in almost 5 weeks. TTB. So TTB, yeah, you know me. They're the ones who do all the legislation on legalities of labeling for whiskey, or I guess alcohols and spirits. There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of standards that you have to adhere by, that distillers have to adhere by for selling alcohol. Alcohol is like the most overly complicated stuff in the United States. It's ridiculous.
I have to stop you because my OCD is killing me.
What's wrong?
I'm like literally falling off the edge of the camera.
Do you want me to turn the camera?
Yes.
I
I'm
can-
like, every time I move, I'm like, why is there like half of my
can do
hand
that.
like disappear?
I can do that, babe.
Stop right there. There we go. There's my other hand. There's my hands. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
no
got my
problem.
body back.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so they established like the formatting and how everything goes on whiskey bottles. We've had some personal experiences with trying to get our labeling through Westward. That was, wow, that was a pain in the ass. Anyways, they have finally established the American Single Malt Whiskey Standard. So in a final rule published, this is December 18th, so about 10 days ago, they're amending its distilled spirits standards of identity regulations to include American Single Malt Whiskey. So here's the criteria. It's got to be distilled entirely at one U.S. distillery, distilled at a proof of 160 or less, and it's distilled from a fermented mash of 100% malted barley, stored in oak barrels, used uncharred, new, or charred, with a maximum capacity of 700 liters. That's interesting. I don't know why they would care about a maximum capacity. It's bottled at not less than 80 proof. And in addition, I think this is what Troy and a couple other people were talking about too, or CA Scotty and Troy, I think, over some email. The criteria allows for the use of caramel coloring as long as it's disclosed in the product label. So I know there's a lot of controversy over that, but there you go. So I think we talked about how, on a show a while ago, about how American single malts were like blowing up. Why do I hear my voice? We're blowing up as like one of the,
I hear your voice.
well, yeah, because I'm standing next to you. Mike W. Guy says, check your Venmo for his entry. Yeah, I'll add all the Venmo entries on the wheel. I promise, guys. Thank you for all the Venmo donations. I guess I can just take a look real quick and say thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you, Dorothy.
Yeah, Mike's got one. Jody Bergeron's got one. Or two, excuse me. Steven Scone. Doc Martinez.
We just got another one from Dorothy.
Oh, Dorothy. All new names today.
In old-fashioned ways.
This is crazy. What's up, Dorothy? Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I love the picture. Whiskey Wisdom bottle. Happy holidays. Thank you, Doc. Anyway, so I thought that was really cool. We got a lot of news, so I got to get moving here.
Before you lose your voice,
Yeah,
and
really.
I have to do it.
The Old Forester celebrates Repeal Day by releasing the new 117 series Warehouse 1. It's 11-year-old bourbon. Marks the 91st anniversary of Repeal Day. And it is one of the hottest floors since 2013. It's bottled at 95 proof in a 375 bottle for $65. Thank you, Manchu, for the donation. So there you go.
Achoo, bless you.
Redwood Empire acquires Savage and Cook Distillery. The Redwire Empire has announced the acquisition of Savage and Cook in Northern California, making a significant expansion to meet increasing demand while maintaining their commitment to quality. So this will grow their production by 30%. And there you go. That's kind of cool.
Thank you, Barrel Dave. We got a Barrel Dave.
Oh, we got a Barrel Dave thing? What's up, Barrel
cool.
Dave? With whiskey and tunes so divine, whiskey wisdom, a holiday shine, cocktails, and cheer. New Year's here. Almost, man. God.
I don't know what day it is.
This year can end.
I like day of the
and
week.
soon.
Don't ask me. I know Alexa tells me what day it is, but it's It's like, if it wasn't for Alexa or my phone, I would never know
Taylor?
what today it is.
Can you turn the volume down? I'm like hearing an echo. Thanks, sweetheart. All right, Johnny Walker, man, Scotch bottles are
Wow,
always
that's
so
a
beautiful. I
that's
know.
a
it's-
gorgeous
I don't know
bottle.
why bourbon can't catch on to like these Scotch bottles. They're so gorgeous.
People would buy it just for the bottle, some of these.
Yeah, you
Like,
know,
it could suck, but God, that bottle be a nice little collection piece.
there's some incredibly old, some ugly bottles in the bourbon world that are just beautiful bottles. But I don't know. I don't know why bourbon has never really done anything like this. I don't get it. Johnny Walker,
I don't.
one of my least favorite
Yeah, I was
scotches.
gonna say I'm not a fan.
Beautiful bottle though.
Oh yeah.
Ultra aged. Here we go.
Take a sip of your whiskey. I told you, find a high proof whiskey, down it. I'm telling you, you're gonna sit here about 5 minutes thinking you're gonna die, but then you're like, oh my God, I feel better.
I'm getting like cherry throat owned. Is there like
Telling you,
a water in that fridge?
telling you.
Anyways, introduced a rare 52-year-old blend to honor its founders, John Alexander Walker,
Nope, just more
both of
alcohol.
whom lived to 52. No water, but more alcohol. Only 200 bottles of this will exist. They're going to be priced at $25,000 each. Holy shit. Holy shit. I married Dustin just because of the bottle. By the way,
That's funny.
man, I want to do something so bad, but Kaylin would kill. Dustin might kill me.
Then continue the news
Okay,
and,
all
and
right.
ponder that in
all
your
right, I'm
mind,
gonna
and
ignore it.
then
I'm gonna ignore
try
it.
to figure if it's worth it or not.
Go to YouTube.
Oh God, he's gonna do it.
Okay, never mind. Kaylin's probably like, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. 2024 Van Winkle Whiskey Collection has arrived. 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 15-year-old. We're so screwed. A 20-year-old and a 23-year-old.
Get Taylor.
The 20 and 23-year-old whiskeys are more available than years past, allegedly. I think that's total horseshit. We'll see. But there you go. So the new release is out. Be on the lookout for it. I'm sure Mr. Vogelsang already has every single one of those. The Jack Daniels, if you like the distillery series, they just released a new one. This one sounds pretty good. So 70% rye, 12% malted barley, 18% corn, and it's charcoal mellowed, obviously. But listen, they go through a second high toast in maple barrel to finish the Tanner Hill for additional 3 years to achieve a complex rye with a unique lasting flavor. So that's cool. I actually really like to have that one. Short Barrel is doing some experiments with some maple staves too.
Oh, I sneeze.
Oh, we're so screwed. No. Did you do that on purpose? That was a real sneeze?
I was trying not to sneeze, and that's what happened.
Oh my God, I'm so clipping that. That was a real sneeze.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Oh, let's listen to your sneeze.
Yeah. Well, Laura's heard it. She doesn't like my sneeze. My sneeze is too much drama.
Wakes the dead.
We're like literally yin and yang on sneezing.
Yours wakes the dead.
So
The dead sleeps through mine.
I thought this was interesting. I've never heard of Oakley Spirits before. Really pretty bottle. But here's why I thought this was kind of
Interesting.
interesting. So they're partnering. I really want to
Thank
do
you,
like
Joe.
a blockchain and a Bitcoin and a crypto stream like one day.
Yes.
They're partnering with Solana. I don't know if Torp is in here or not. Oh wow, I think our mics are a little quiet.
I think we have people that
Can you
need-
guys hear us okay? I just turned the mics up. Look like our mics are a little bit quiet. Anyways, they're partnering with Solana blockchain and a couple other tech stacks to do some sort of, they guarantee like 100% tamper-proof seals. And I know that, not Whiskey Tribe, but God, the goofy guy with that chick, I can't remember, not on the barrel. They had the other goofy guy with that chick. They just did a video where they were trying to get through the tamper-proof on one of the stags. And this supposedly is different. They use like Whiskey Vault. Thank you, Wade. This is supposed to be like foolproof. And I did so much research trying to like figure out what they were doing. And they're just totally vague. They're just like, oh, we do some ink and we do this and that and molecular. I'm like, dude, you guys are just throwing around like buzzwords and they don't like explain anything. But anyways, apparently this is supposed to be the most technologically advanced bottle ever. And it's their launch product on it. So there you go. Penelope Havana. You okay?
I'll be.
All right.
Continue.
Mom is being requested. Oh, you went that way. That's interesting. People who sneeze like you would go that way, I guess. Penelope Bourbon announced
please be
the latest
quiet?
cask finish bourbon,
You okay?
unique maple syrup. Again, more than maple. This must be like the latest rage. Casks with a second finish have distinctive life cycle. Oh, I just realized you guys are going to be able to totally hear.
Elfie, go.
Hey, babe.
I'm going.
Babe,
With your elf.
babe,
Please.
if you press the button
Oh,
on the
sorry.
bottom,
Everybody can see our conversation.
it'll mute your mic. Yeah.
I'm already done.
Okay. But on the bottom here, if you press that button, it'll mute it just for future reference if you got to go talk again. 74% corn, 7% rye, 16% wheat, and 3% malted barley. Then it's aged 12 months in Caribbean rum casks with maple syrup barrels. Bottled at 93 proof. So there you go.
Yeah.
Heat gone in very slow. You can remove the wrap, but you're going to hit that RFID 95% of the time. Yeah, they claim it's not RFID. I don't understand. I almost want to buy the bottle and figure out what specialness they claim
I have
to
a
have.
lot of news.
I know. Well, we skipped a bunch. We didn't do Whiskey Wisdom Files. We didn't do one random thing, so I figured I'd make the news a little bit longer.
That's fine.
Yeah. Good Deeds Spirits announced a second release, Batch 2. Never heard of Good Deeds at all. Didn't even hear about Batch 1, but hey, here's Batch 2 now.
Wow, I looked at the thing way too fast. I thought it was a Hershey kiss on it.
It does look like a Hershey
I
Kiss,
was like, huh?
but it is a pot still, one of everybody's favorite thing. Now, here's why I wanted to talk about this, is because one of my favorite bourbons that I have is a Black Button bourbon, and we actually gave it away on one of the Super Chats a couple streams ago. And this is a blend of Whistle Pig and Black Button. So I was like, that sounds interesting. Anyways, it's a 500 bottle release. There you go. So if you're interested in that, check it out. We're almost done with the news, I promise, guys. We just made it a little bit longer. But they
I
announced.
have never heard this, but that's a really cool looking bottle.
It
I like
is,
the elephant
yeah.
on top.
I didn't even notice there was an elephant on top.
See?
Look at that. Wow.
You need me.
I've literally,
look up at
definitely,
those little things.
dude, I would not have survived all these years without you for sure. So,
Even the box is
Chew,
cool.
Happy New Year. Appreciate you being in here. NFC chip is basically an RFID. I can send you the foil topper in your next package and spec map. You're talking about on the Oakley? I mean, I know the Stag has the NFC, but I mean, RJ, they're claiming that they're doing some kind of something with the ink. Like they're doing something in the ink. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, on the BTAX. Yeah, on the BTAX, I know that one. Yeah. I am aware of that one. Distilled in Tennessee, Vodka 2005 bourbons maturation journey carried across 2 continents.
So is it Indian?
Yes, Indiana and the chilly climes of Glasgow.
That's not in India, but okay.
See?
I'm like, ooh, is it Indian? He's like, Indiana. It's like,
That's what I meant.
we're talking about 2 different continents here.
84% corn, 8% rye, 8% malted barley. Beautiful bottle. Nice little elephant. Now it's going back to the TBB labeling. So here's some. If you go to the site, you can actually scan for new label submissions, and it gives you a heads up of what's coming out that's not out yet. So there's an interesting one that I'm going to get to. It's the last one. I know a lot of people like the Sagamore Rise. There's a mezcal cask finish coming out soon. Found this Woodenville finished in tequila barrels, but it's pot stilled. So cool, and then maybe cool. I don't know.
Remember that meme? That chick is like,
Yes. Yeah. Kind of is from the guy who started Whistle Pig. Oh, that explains.
Did you see the Whistle
why
Pig?
it was Whistle Pig and
made,
Black Button.
I don't know if you had this on the news. I'm gonna peek for a second. Nope.
Thank you, Mike.
A
Thank you, Wade.
a syrup, like put it like a pancake syrup, like maple
Oh
syrup.
yeah.
I
we
saw.
talked about
I'm
that.
like, oh my word, maple syrup. I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
talked about that. Yeah.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Thank you, Wade. I
Sorry if
appreciate
I've been
that.
distracted by children who
apparently-
are completely off their sleep schedules.
I don't know if you missed it, but she apparently comes down and takes my high proof stuff when she
I
gets
don't
sick.
take.
I didn't know about
and
that.
guess who's really sick compared to you?
Yeah, and
apparently.
I'm gonna start putting marker lines on my 13th colony hazmats, I guess. Now here's the most interesting one. Currently aged Taylor Distillers Council. What the hell is this? Has anybody seen this? Has anybody heard of this? Does anybody know anything about this? What is this?
Yes, he needs to take a shot of hazmat. Yes.
It's actually required. Okay, I will before the end of the show for sure.
I just want you to do it while you're live, so everyone can see the look on your face when it.
I assume she's taking a shot.
No, I'm not taking a shot. I'm not
Well-
sick.
Anyway, if anybody knows anything about this Distillers Council, please let me know because I've never, ever, ever, ever heard of that. All right, that's the news. What's next, babe?